welcome back to another fun high adventure video. Matthew and I today are going to be going and doing a little fishing and adventuring, and who knows what we're going to get into. And it is a very rainy day here in the Sunshine State. See, Matthew's got the boat in the water and he's coming over to pick me up right now. We got thunderstorms in the forecast basically till like 8 o'clock tonight. So if it isn't raining, it's going to be raining, and most of the time it's probably just going to be raining. So it's just the two of us today. How was it getting it off the trailer, man?
Good.
Good? Awesome. All right, we got to tidy up our boat here a little bit and get ready to go, huh?
Yeah.
All right, where are we heading to first, brother?
To see if the lake is awesome.
All right, so we're going to go out and see what the lake looks like. Some other people that were coming off the water, they were like, "Are y'all going out?" And we're like, "Absolutely, we're going out." And they were like, "Man, the lake's like 2-foot seas. It's impassable. Save yourself. Don't go out." Psh, man, this is a 16-foot Jon boat. It can handle like 12-foot swells, you know. We've had it out 10 miles in the ocean back in our wilder days. That was
a 16-foot Jon boat, it can handle about like maybe 12-inch waves.
Yeah, Matthew said it can actually handle like 12-inch waves, not 12-footers. So, but we'll go out here and check it out. All right. It's going to be an awesome time, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, we get a little wet. All right, we made it out into the lake, and at least right along the shoreline here, it's only like 8-inch swells, not too bad. It's raining behind us. It's raining over there. It's raining over there. It's really raining over there. It's really raining right there. And it's also raining right here. So now we know where it's raining. It's not raining over here, but it's gonna rain there in a minute probably. So we're gonna cruise down the river, over to the river I should say, across the lake. We gotta cross this little expanse here. It's only like 2 miles. We didn't bring the GPS because, by goodness, Christopher Columbus didn't need a GPS. And you good, man?
Yep.
Let's kick it. So Matthew just informed me that we're going into that.
And then on the way back, we're going into
Oh yeah, look at the waves following us. Holy scamoli. That dude that told us it was 2-foot seas, he was pretty darn spot on. They might be like 1 foot 11.5 inches, but he was pretty close. To find a spot that it's not raining. That's what he said. So he's looking for a good no rain zone so that we can do a little fishing in it. But it's raining everywhere. You know where it's not raining? At home. Alright, we're gonna go over here and find us a little spot to fish for a little bit while the rain's raining. And I think we can find a pretty good spot somewhere right over here on the shoreline. Alright, actually, you know what I'm thinking is over there behind that no wake sign, so we don't have to deal with all the wakes the whole way, or this whole time. If we go up in that little side canal over there, might be a good spot. Alright, let's go over there. Alright, we're pulling into a secret cove somewhere north of Astor, Florida. We can't tell you where it's at because I got a feeling that the big bass is waiting in here, just waiting to get caught. You think it's in here, buddy?
Maybe.
He says
but we
maybe.
can tell you there are a whole bunch of Jon boats over here, yet the only one that is a flat bottom.
Ooh. Secret clues. That's what that is. All right, so we're gonna get back in here, find us a little spot that maybe if lightning strikes, it'll hit a tree and not us, and hopefully we won't be in the, you know, the outward going path, making it hit us, because our intention was not to get killed today. You know, who are we to decide when and where that's gonna happen, but
No.
we're gonna try not to.
Dad, I kind of want to go up here, see how far we can get,
Yeah?
and just look. But I want to go around like right there in the tree.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best spot to fish. This looks like that's pretty much the end of our road, unless you got a mud motor and an excavator, because I think you'd have to mud motor up right around the corner and then dig a new canal. All right, so let's back up over there and find us a secret little fishing hole. Matthew's getting his line in the water. He's about to find out if we got any fish. We left our bait and our cold drink cooler back at the truck.
And my snack.
Luckily, we got a backup snack bag here, and we got backup thing. So we're using beef jerky right now to fish with, just little pieces, because we don't want to be too wasteful. But anyways, we're going to see if we can catch a fish on some beef jerky. Alright, I got my bobber on. I got a little piece of beef jerky. And I'm just going to put mine out right over here under this little tree branch and see what happens. I set it kind of short because I'm not really sure how deep it is right here, so we'll just see what happens here for a minute. Hey, what you got over here, man?
I caught a tree!
You caught a tree? How many times have you ever caught a fish out of a tree?
A lot.
I've never seen you catch a fish out of a tree.
Well, actually, I caught a fish once, and it went into a tree.
Really?
My line got stuck in the tree.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah. But underwater, right?
No.
Oh, this story's getting pretty tall.
I got my line tucked in the tree, and I had a little tiny gray line, and then I got my fish, and I got my hook and bait. Wait, no bait.
No
I got
bait.
my hook back.
Okay, cool.
And my weight.
Well, why don't you just reach out and grab that branch, pull us over, and unhook your line. And then since there's nothing here but tree fish, what do you say we go find another spot?
Yeah, but the only problem is it only this deep up.
That's all right. Just pull us. Be all right. Let's see. Oh, don't fall in. Here, you want me to hold your pole? Why don't you let me hold your pole? And I'll pull the tree a little closer to you. There you go. Then you pull us over and unhook your line. You know, I once heard a professional angler telling a story about catching tree fish. You know, in general, putting your line into the tree. It takes a lot of skill to hit that tree branch exactly where you were wanting to hit it at, you know. You can't just come out and do that on your first time, can you, buddy? That's right. All right. So I'm gonna pull my line up because there is absolutely nothing happening at this spot except for the rain falling. And we're gonna go back to a different spot where there's some deeper water and see if we can maybe work a few fish out of that area.
Yeah, but actually, it might not be a pot. It just might be rain because I never caught a fish in the rain before.
How often have you fished in the rain?
A few times.
Yeah.
In like the same exact pot, we caught a whole bunch of fish when it wasn't raining. So get into the water that falls from the tide.
True. They might not want to get wet. Oh my goodness, buddy. I think we're sinking.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, look at all the water in the back of the boat. It's like so much water, the gas tank's about to start floating.
And
What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but our bilge pump not working either.
The bilge pump isn't working. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to just get on a plane and pull the plug to let the water drain out, huh?
That won't make it work.
No, that'll help. You pull the plug, get on a plane, and then the water drains out.
Oh, we could just go to the side real quick and scoop it out with a bottle again?
Scoop it out with a bottle, that'd take an hour. Now, I'm telling you, that's the way that you're supposed to do it. You just pull the plug and get on a plane and let it drain. Pull the plug, get on a plane, and let it drain. All right, let's see. Maybe we can get the bilge pump working if we mess with it. It's probably just a disconnect on the wire or something.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check that out in a minute. Hey, look at that. There's a bunch of bird towers over there. Or, I said bird towers. Bird houses. Jeez. All right, we just pulled up on another spot here. We're gonna try popping a fish out of this water real quick. And then we're gonna mess with the bilge pump and see if we can get that working. So we're back in a no wake zone right now, so we can't get the darn water to drain out. So anyways, hopefully it doesn't start raining too darn hard again. Let's see if I can pop a big old monster fish out of this water. All right, that's where they are, right there. Just waiting. Just waiting. All right. Matthew's got himself some lunch there, or dinner, or whatever it may be. I think it's like 5 o'clock. We can't catch any fish. There's no fish in this river right now. Zero. Anyways, so he's going to start up, and we're going to do some more exploring because we love exploring the rivers, don't we, man?
Yep. And we got the bilge pump working.
Oh, yeah. We still got a lot of water back there, though.
We didn't actually use it yet, but we got it working.
Yeah. You want to flip it on and pump some water out, man?
Yeah.
Let's see if it actually comes on still.
Well, it did.
Huh. Well, there's that.
Maybe we have to go
Try the other way, yeah. There we go, there we go. We're going. Yeah. We got plenty of water to pump out. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's fire up and get going, man. Oh man, Matthew decided that we're gonna go cruise the river a little bit more. And the first stop along our way is this island. So check it out.
Dad, your real grill.
Oh yeah. There's a real grill, there's an old grill, and there's a real old grill. They got every kind of grill a fella could want on this island. They call it Shell Island. And it is dedicated to our U.S. veterans. I just found this guy. Let's check him out a little bit here. Oh, he did not like that, though. He did not like the way that we were coming at him there. He said, "That's not my good side, man. Make sure you only get me on my good side." Man, that was a lot of birds, wasn't it, brother? I'll tell you what, that was a pile of birds. Let's see. Pop this thing back on the mount. If I can figure out how to do it. Yeah, that looks about like it's on there. Check, check, check. Shake, shake, shake. All right, we're good. Whew. Man, just think. A few hours ago, it was like 6-foot seas out here. The wind was coming from every direction. There was water spouts on the water, and there were tornadoes on the land. And we were like barely alive, barely surviving out there. And now it's like pretty much clear all across the lake. Got a little bit of a storm to the east of us, which is the direction we're going to be going. But the rest of it's like pretty much smooth, man. Now I'm sure it's still a little bit choppy out there from the looks of it, but definitely not as bad as it had been. All right, man. All right, we are pulling back into home port here. Stuff all over the place on the boat, but we basically dodged a lot of storms. We got hit by a couple big ones. Didn't catch any fish, but you know what? We had a really good time.
And almost sunk the boat.
Yeah, we almost sunk the boat and the bilge pump, you know, it's old. It's let's see, that bilge pump is that bilge pump is 25 years old if I'm not mistaken. So it's been around for a minute, you know? All right, cool. Well, good driving, man. Matthew basically drove the entire time, except for when we first got out here, when the water was really, really rough, which it's obviously not rough now. He drove halfway over to the river, and then he was like, you know what, Dad? This boat's going down, and you're not going to blame me when it does. So I took over. So... anyways, we really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next time. Thank you.